I've recorded just to say that it's not a video that's scheduled to go live with anybody else. And just to say what the description of the video was. So I'll just do this quickly. I'm going to be careful not to reveal anybody's identity here. So anyway, as most of us know, we have developer options on our phones, or on Android phones. Luckily, we don't have them, or at least I don't think we have them on Apple phones. They're called developer options, which I realise now is because they're for developers, they're not for users, because they can be very dangerous. Okay, so that's better. Cool. So I was just fixing something else. Almost time to go blue, but not yet. Just because it's like, I don't want to burn it or so. So yeah, this morning I realised that you know how I posted that car about the photo of the car downstairs, and my last video it showed when I went out to Costa and left a phone recording, because I leave phones recording all about the flat. This one had developer options on it, and I tried to uninstall this app called App Manager. It wouldn't let me uninstall it, and I didn't understand why it wouldn't let me uninstall it. Which is very strange, because if you click uninstall on an app, it'll let you uninstall it. Well, App Manager app would not let me uninstall it. Anyway, so I'm not going to be revealing anybody's identities in this. But just to, I'm going to turn my phone now, just to show. So some photos I'm going to have to skip, or at least cover with my hand, because I'm not revealing anybody's identities. So I get back, I'm at Costa for an hour, and while I'm at Costa, I'm getting system messages saying Vikings Ring of Honor member Joey Browner has died. I've never heard of that game. I do not play games. I certainly do not play games on a cheap mobile phone like this. This was a cheap Blackview mobile phone. So who was playing this game while I was at Costa with my expensive Pixel? And then obviously when I came back and discovered it, it said my system is 0 days out of date. Well, that means it's not out of date. I clicked no to that, and my mum took this phone. So my mum's got the phone where it shows it recording and everything like that. Anyway, the photo of the white car is 0805. It could be innocent. It could be completely innocent. I could just be paranoid, and I hope that's the case. On October 7th, 2022. So yeah, I've obviously screenshot here as well. So this was the car that is issued by the council for private hire. That's a photo of a crazy cat guy that I always seem to walk past in the morning, always at the same time. I've got a reason to be going out, and it's not to feed cats, it's to go to the pharmacy. Okay? And so why am I passing this odd guy? And why is he coming to a property that he does not own to feed cats out the back? Why is he doing that? It just baffles me. And I pass him every single morning. I mean, up at 9 o'clock, I'm up because I'm in pain and I need to go and get my pain relief. He's up to come and feed cats at a property that he doesn't even live at. He doesn't live in here. He comes, cycles on his bike sometimes, and he looks like your typical addict. Long grey hair. He looks like your absolute typical addict. So yeah, I said, so this is the link. These cars are private hire taxis given by the council at Newport or Cardiff. There are 2 white cabs that park in the same spot out front. Which I'll show you, he'll be there now. So that's one. Okay, I thought they were, so I come back this morning and I checked, because I thought the guy had ripped his ID off which obviously you can't rip your ID off if you're a council car, you know what I mean? If you're issued by the council. So anyway, 08505 by Newport City Council, right? He has ripped the identification, well, not the identification, he's just ripped the photograph. Would you get into a taxi when the person's meant to show their photograph at all times to show, yes, I do own this taxi. No, I'm not like that police officer who killed Sarah Everard. Yeah, I know. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, there are two white cabs parking safe. Anyway, they don't let you keep company cars. You can see everything inside what he looks like. Anyway, so he lives near me. So this guy, well, it's on his car anyway. This is another one. This is another car, but this one. See, I should have actually just gone to the gallery. I backed it all up so it's all good. This was me passing the crazy cat guy. Oh no, it wasn't. This was me walking past the crazy cat guy. That's the crazy cat guy, and that's the furthest I'll show you, because I don't want to reveal his identity. And these are just videos. This I'm done with. I've proved myself, and there's all the Viking honor member Joey Browner has died. What the hell are you talking about? Who the hell is that, and why is that? The game's not wasn't even installed on my phone. So how can it? How could I be playing it? So these are all backed up. That was that app manager. I could click to uninstall it. I even Dazuku, yeah, Shizuku and Dazuku. I could uninstall them, no problem. 2 seconds. App manager just refused to get to delete. So my mum's got that phone now, and then it instantly told me that my system is not out of date, so I need to install an update to keep it running out smoothly because it's not out of date. Okay, sure thing. So anyway, I walk past this guy on every morning. And I thought to myself, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually, because I'm trying to think of everything now, because I know that somebody's been playing games on a phone that proved that nobody had come into my flat while I was out having Costa coffee, where there was a guy sitting behind my mum, and he was sitting with his phone like this, and I'm like looking at the camera, and I'm thinking, how do I know that camera's not filming? And then there was a woman over on that side doing the exact same thing. And you know, when I do it, I always do it like this. If I'm sitting with my phone, I'm sitting somewhere, I'll do it like that. Or I'll do it like that, even just that. Just so that people, and surely that's your natural hand position. Well, hang on, because I normally hold it in my left hand, type with my right. I'll hold my phone like that, just so the people behind me know that I'm not filming. Yeah. By the way, I've been hoovering, hence boiling hot. Did have the window open. Anyway, so yeah, it just seems strange to me because here we go. Whoa, that's too close. Should have given you a warning before that. I haven't even got retouch on. There you go, retouch on. So 0805 by Newport City Council. Newport City, that's where the girl who catfished my address from me. And when she did so, she was my ex-girlfriend from Newport. There's a video of her brother up on my channel here and up on my webpage, which, I mean, I only put that up after 2 years of abuse by only Asian people. Only Asian people. It was only people with Asian names. There was nice, normal people coming on here getting abused and being told to shut up, you silly SL, that word, the word for a girl who, you know, oh, I don't know how to explain it because I don't like to say hate things on my channel. But anyway, so he was just telling her to shut up over and over and over because she was defending me. So I kicked him out the room, obviously. But anyway, he was just one of the many people over It's like literally it's scabbed, like not scabbed, it's like just a little bit of like irritation by here. So I'm really glad I haven't done the blue yet. It's here waiting to be done. Cosmic blue, you can see it a bit better because I've got the curtains open. But it looks really cool, it looks better. I could do matte blonde again and go proper blonde and get rid of that slight ginger look, but it's cool. And I'm going to get it cut as well, skin fade, so like I normally do. So yeah, I took photos of the car because I thought, hang on, Newport City Council 0805, and they're issued by their company cars, white Toyota Prius, and it's a white Toyota Prius. And I thought, well, this is, hang on a second, would you jump into a car that has not had that the person's ripped their photo off? Would you jump into that taxi late at night? And also notice the number 0805, which is the exact same number. I hope I am paranoid, and but it's better to be paranoid and back yourself up than to be paranoia saves lives, literally. So it's all backed up on various things, including this thing called Seed Vault, which I've now got to work. Anyway, so yeah, this is the other guy that I saw. Okay, so hang on, I'm just checking, I'm not revealing anything. So this is the other car that parks in the same spot. His photo is by here. That's his photo above my hand, where my hand is. That's his photo. Okay? 1686 Cardiff Council. So that one's issued by Cardiff Council. So you got to just recorded that it just cut out. So they park in the exact same spot. And this guy, private hire, Toyota Prius, which it is. And this is from Cardiff Council. So we've got a guy from Cardiff Council who does private hire for Cardiff Council. And it could be his boyfriend, or it could be just someone he lives with, who works for Newport Council. And why has the guy from Newport not got his ID up? Why has he ripped his ID up? While this guy who drives this car and works for Cardiff has chosen not to. So it's all been sent to my mum and everything. I thought this was ironic in the lift, yeah? Be respectful to your neighbours. That's all I've ever done. That's all I've ever done until I was sat playing when life was good 3 years ago, when I just moved into the flat, the home I own. I was sat here on a chair. I had a cheap little like iPhone 6 or something that was recording me. And I was doing something for my Instagram, which was great. I loved my Instagram so much. Blue tick on 3,000 followers. So I felt finally I found my place. I finally found my place. I was just saying a lot since the age of 21. I'd given up by the age of 23 trying to find my place. I'd given up. I just used to sit and watch CSI Sunday, go to gym every single day. And that was it. That was my life, And I had various jobs like Argos, and then I finally thought, no, I'm going to do something in my life. So I got working security when I got my SIA license. So yeah, two guys that live in the same spot. I know they're the hackers. They live on the same floor as me. And they're both Asian. Asians tend to be really good at, well, this might be like a bit of a bad thing to say, but they tend to be very good at tech, unless I watch too much Big Bang Theory. But they're really good at tech, you know what I mean? And I just think that those are the people that were playing this game, which I'd never heard of until I'd read it, Joey Brammer. And because I've reduced my attack surface, I've kept reducing my attack surface. If I was playing a game called something Joey Branner or something, I would not put a video about it on YouTube where you can clearly hear the argument between me and my mum. My mum's my mum. I always say, you always take the opposite side, and she says, no. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to sit there and talk about how everything's going wrong for you? She says no. She tries to think of what else it could be. You know what I mean? By the way, it was funny. I went live for like 5 minutes the other day, and there was 0 comments, and then at the end it said 2 comments. So that, because it's a Splunk phone, and I can prove that that's backed up from 2 years ago. I'm a cyst diagnosed. That's backed up. That's long backed up. I've got things long backed up. My whole life, my 3 years here has been backing things up. And it's at the point now where I thought last night, I thought, why do you need to stress? You don't need to stress at all. You've got everything backed up, even in 2 countries. You've got everything backed up. You've got a million things, and it's better to have things that you don't need than need them and not have them. Um, just heard someone there at that door. Almost done. Scary shit, man. No, but I was sleeping in there yesterday, and then I was sleeping here, and I sleep sometimes. I'll move my bed, my whole bed. I'll move the whole thing around here. I'll move that out the way, move the whole thing, and sleep like that. Just so I've got reaction time. But then you think to yourself, well, what have you got to worry about? You've got nothing at all to worry about. But then when things are just magically appearing on your phone, which proves nobody's been on the phone, we know that. How do we know that? Because we've got a 2-hour video proving it. But yeah, it's giving me notifications that somebody's playing a game on my phone and a character is dying. So just, to me, someone who's been talking about like feeling like I've been getting set up for a long time now because they don't want me to move to my. I'm not moving to Ireland. I'm not moving to France. I'm not even moving out of South Wales. But I'm just moving away. So yeah, Sina's my ex is from Newport. The one who was with me, for years, years and years and years. And then me finally reacting to the Asian abuse about Bashir Javid and putting the Bashir Javid sex offender child rapist from Newport video up. A lot of these guys go to mosque. I used to go to mosque because I converted for Noreen's mum stupidly. And that was the last religion I was, but I'm back to Christianity now. I'm not actually a Christian. I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe in God, but I believe they are good people, or at least the stories are about good people, and I believe in the goodness of the people that go to church. So way more so than I believe in the goodness of people that go to mosque, and that's simply because I've been to mosque. I've heard the talks that go on. I know a lot of the people were into some very bad stuff. And they also say in Islam, if someone is doing something wrong, do not confront, do not call the police and report it. Do not call the police and report it, because if God wants it revealed, it will be revealed. So you're not sure and that's kind of very different to Christianity. Christianity, I mean, if you know someone's doing something very, very wrong, you report it to the police. Do you know what I mean? So you've got the people that grew up with Christian morals and Christian values in this country, and they're the nice people that have subscribed to me the first 120 before I even owned a guitar, which I'm not going to be getting down and playing now. Yeah, maybe later, but not on here, because I'm done with this. I have nothing to prove. It's exactly what Joseph Prince was saying. Joseph Prince, he brought his son on at the end. He brought his son on, and he said, "This is my son." He says, "This is my son." He doesn't say, "This is my son." He says, "This is my son," because he's foreign, obviously. But Joseph Prince, wow, like, oh my God. He wears the coolest clothes. Do you know what I mean? It's like people have the wrong view of Christianity. they have the absolute wrong view of it. Like it's praise and worship now. They've got drill videos. You watch it, you'd think it was a drill video. It's not. It's just designed in that same format. It's the shadowy nighttime with the flash car, the truths on, true religion, etc., etc., etc. I actually think it's the best thing I did and the worst thing that I did. Buying a guitar. I think it was the best thing that I did because it brought out the best in me, but it brought out it made me, I don't know, like I always used to be skin fades, fresh haircut. I used to wear. I only had one tattoo here. Well, on that one, but I didn't have this one on this one. And I used to um, see my ADD med today is like literally I can feel it today, but it's not a nice feeling. It's a jittery feeling. It doesn't feel nice. And I've got a cup of coffee there, with extra galaxy chocolate in it. So I'm going to be having that in a minute. But yeah, no, it's just I just wanted to come on here and back this up. There's nothing. Oh, and that was another thing. I've never had an eSIM in my life, and I went to factory reset a phone, and it said you're currently signed into the following accounts: USIM 2, USIM 1. I'm thinking, what the hell are you talking about? It's a phone. It doesn't have any. That was just the weirdest thing in the world. It doesn't have. I'm not signed into anything. So yeah. Anyway, I've not revealed anything that you can't see if you come to if you simply saw that guy's car. But I just find it very strange, and I think those are the people that have been hacking my phone and being Joey Brama or something. There was on Discord, something happened on Discord. I don't like how it does that because I know people are commenting and they're just not letting me see it, which is fine. I don't give a fuck. I'm not a child rapist. Bashir Jab it is. And these guys stick. Well, I don't know that. I don't know. These guys probably don't know him. It's probably paranoia. But the people that come on here and attack me, who are all Asian, you're sticking up for a child rapist, which might be okay in your culture, but in the culture of the UK, it's not considered okay. So that's what I'll say. Anyway, peace and love to everybody, and that's me done.